everyone, my name's Maree. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a makeup video. I'm doing a daytime look and an evening look. I do want to tell you that I have been gifted 3 makeup items from a company called ZEESEA. Now they are a company that is based out of China. However, before you click off, this is a cruelty-free makeup company and they have dedicated a whole page to their website all about being cruelty-free, and they actually break it down and explain to you what parts of China are not, some parts are. So I highly recommend that you go on and read that portion. I'm going to show you right now where to find that. So I just typed in ZEESEA into my Google search and it pulls up the main website, and I scrolled all the way down to the very bottom, and in the very small print you will see cruelty free, and I just open that up. I zoom in on it any second now. There you go, cruelty free. I tapped on that and there is a whole page dedicated to explaining about cruelty free China, where it is and where it is not found. So I found that really interesting because I jump to conclusions quite often about things, and when I hear a makeup company coming from China, I immediately shut down. But this surprised me, so I'm really happy that I took the time to read this. I'm going to jump into the videos. I'm going to do my daytime look first, then I'm going to do my evening, and then I've reapplied my makeup, my daytime makeup, because I've already filmed those 2 portions. And at the end of 8 hours, so at tonight, I'm going to jump back on the video and let you know how my primer held up. So anyway, let's jump on with the video. So as you can see, I've got my headband on. I always do my hair after my makeup. That's just a personal choice. But we're going to try this primer. Now, obviously this makeup is mailed from China, but they do bubble wrap everything. Nothing came damaged. It did take 2.5 weeks to arrive though, so just be warned about that. Now, the actual outside boxed packaging has no English on it. It's all written in Chinese, but the actual product does have English written on it. And also the website is completely in English. I just wanted you to be aware of that. I'm going to talk over as I'm applying the primer of why you should wear primer, the benefits, and what this particular primer includes. So it has a little pump. Why wear makeup primer? Well, it helps with uneven skin tone. It also helps hydrate for a glowy filter. Now, if you have pores, it will blur the pores and it will cover red spots and brighten dark areas. It's also suitable for oily combination and mature, sensitive, dry skin. Now, this particular primer has cherry blossom, rosemary and olive oil to help hold moisture. Now, the particular primer that I used was the natural primer, and it helps specifically with the dullness and uneven skin tone, which is what I have because I've sat for years and years in the sun and now I have a lot of damage on my skin. Okay, well, it has a really nice texture to it. It's a little bit clammy at the moment, so I'm going to let it soak in. Okay, so the primer's all sunk in. It does feel still a little clammy around here. Now, I did put my moisturizer on first, so maybe I'm not, it's actually, I feel really nice and silky up here and on my nose, so I think it's probably dried in here. I should probably wait a little bit longer really, but I don't have the time, so I need to press on with this. I'm using my Maybelline color corrector for the dark spots, and then I'm putting on my L'Oreal. Now I'm mixing 2 different colors here because I did just come back off of vacation, so I've got a bit of color to my skin. So I'm going to mix these 2 colors for my foundation. So we're just going to go ahead and apply this real quick. Okay, I really like the way that my foundation went on top of this primer. It seems to be really flawless. And I do always use a brush nowadays to put on my foundation. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with the base. So now I'm just going to add in a little lightener around my eyes because I'm quite dark in the center here. It's Superstay. It's a little cheapy one that I bought quite a while ago. And I just put it on right in the center of my eye. It lightens it up quite nicely. There you go. Now I'm going to add my shading, my go-to color here. This is my little e.l.f. palette. And I'm going to, see, just tap it down here. and tap it down here. And then I'm going to brush inwards. And my brush is angled. As you can, I don't know if you can see. So I'm just using the long edge. And I always go back and forth between my magnifier mirror and my regular mirror so I can see that I'm getting it even and the colour is even. And then I blur out the edges because it's quite severe. I'm going to blur out the edges by just tapping down and then brushing up. And then we can blend that in a little bit more later on. So I'm just going to do up here. Then I bring it right down over my eyebrows. So I do this before I do my eyebrows. Well, actually, to be quite honest, I change it up every time I do my makeup. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes I do it after. It is easier to do before you do your eyebrows because look, I'm brushing right over them. I have to say, this primer does feel really nice on my face. Now we're going to do some eyeshadows. I've got a Nude Glow palette here. Now I bought this for $5.99 from Ross a long time ago. In fact, I had a really big clear out of my makeup. I'm going to go with the light colour first. I had a really big clear out of my makeup and just threw a lot of it away here recently. So I'm just going to go with the light colour. And I do a pushing in motion. I don't go across. I tend to push my eyeshadow into. You can see all the wrinkles. So I've got to push into every single wrinkle. I think I'm going to go for this tan colour here. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's nice and subtle. Okay, what colour should we go for the outside? I think I might go for this slightly peachy brown. See what it looks like when it goes on. Oh, that's nice. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. You can look how short that is. I need to go buy a new one. And as you can see, I'm just doing little tiny strokes and then going down. And I only take my pencil going down to my last hair so it looks natural. Okay, that's my eyebrows done. All right, I'm going to finish off my eye makeup now. I'm going to go with this brush here. Let me pick a darker colour and I'm just going to go underneath. I'm not going to use eyeliner today. I'm doing a very natural eye. I think I'm going to go with a slightly darker colour here just to do the edges. And I take this colour right in where the eyelashes come out. You can see, compare the two eyes. And then I'm going to soften the edge just with my finger. Okay, that's my eyeshadow done. Now I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to use this lip liner. It's Maybelline. And it's colour number 125, and I can't actually read it. It's called Magnetic, I think it says Mauve. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can focus in on that. Wait, this is one of my go-to colours that I use. And I'm just going to go underneath. Going right at the edge, just to make them appear to be a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to use, I've got two different, these are Mary Kay actually. If you can see the two colours I have here. So I'm going to do a bit of an ombre effect. I'm going to do this lighter colour. This is the name of the colour. I'm going to do this in the centre. Then I'm going to do the darker colour, which is that name there. But we're going to go around the outside with this colour. Now we're going to go in with a lip plumper. It's Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, and the brand is Maree. So it's very neutral. You can see. Now this one's a little bit goopy. It's a little bit sticky. All right. So you can see the center of my lips are slightly lighter than the outside, so it gives them a fuller effect. This is an e.l.f. and you can see this is very well used. This one's matte, this one has a shimmer to it. So we're going to use the matte side. I'm going to smile. And then I'm just going to brush it up just to blend it in. Now lastly, we're going to use the ZEESEA mascara. And now this is black. Now they do have a little scan code here, but when I went to scan it to see what was written about this mascara, it said I had to open a WeChat app, which I wasn't prepared to do. So, and also everything is in, I'm assuming, Chinese, written on the boxes. On the actual packaging it's Chinese, but when you go to their website, they have English on their website. I do love a thin spindle. I find it easier to apply. So first I'm going to do my bottom eyelashes, and I'm going to turn my mascara this away instead of this away. Ooh, I do like that. Then I'm going to flip my mirror up and then look up. Ooh. And I take my mascara right into the really, really fine hairs. This is generally where I poke myself in the eye, but yeah, I'm getting the really, really fine hairs right in the center. This brush is very easy to use. I like this a lot, actually. And I also, this is really silly, but I've had mascaras where they have a really chunky handle and you're kind of holding it like that. Now I've got really small hands, so it would be really, really uncomfortable. Like I'm holding it like this, trying to control the end of the brush, and it just was very uncomfortable. I love a thin, like a completely thin applicator, the whole bottle, to be quite honest. Plus, it also takes up less room in your handbag. This is my first application. I'm going to show you up close. Let me do the other eye. You see the difference between just one application, one with, one without. Okay, so I would not say that this is a true black. I would say this is almost a blue black. Okay, that's one application. I'm gonna let that dry for a minute, then I'm gonna do a second one. I really like this though, I have to say. So far, so good, ZEESEA. Now I have another mascara, so I'm gonna do a completely different look. This mascara, I have never seen anything like this before. I'm really excited to see how that looks. So it hasn't come off on my lids, which my last mascara, which is this one, is so wet, it doesn't matter how fine you put this on, it always comes off on my flipping lids. So this one I am really liking. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tip my brush, my mirror back down again. And I'm gonna just do a little second application. I only do a light application on the bottom. Otherwise, I think you could end up looking a bit like Betty Boop, you know, those big wide eyelashes. For someone that's a little bit older, it might look a little bit over the top. My mirror back up. I have my mirror balanced on a jar of coconut oil. And why do I have coconut oil in the bedroom? It's to remove my eye makeup. And it's really good for sunscreen too. Okay, so that's my finished look. Let me do my hair real quick. Okay, this is the finished look. I just put some curls in my hair real quick just to give it like a finished look. Right, the primer first. I'm really happy with it. It's not at all gummy. The foundation went on really lovely. Sometimes I have used a primer before where when I put the foundation on top, they seem to separate, and there was like little bits of gummy, like little bits of primer that was on my face, and I would have to like smush it off. But this went on really, really well. I do like it. I am going to wait 8 hours and see how the makeup stays on. So I'm gonna, right at the end of the video, I'm gonna let you know my 8-hour review. And then the mascara, I really like this. I particularly love the thin applicator. That's what I like. I like holding a thin applicator in my tiny little hands, and yeah, it was very easy to go on, and I like the fact that it was the perfect consistency for not doing those, you know, the little dots that you get on your eyeshadow after you've put the mascara on. None of that happened. So yeah, I do like this mascara. Now I am going to do a completely different look. I'm going to do an evening look now for this next mascara. I'm really excited about this one. It could be a complete hit or it could be a complete fail. So yeah, let's do the second look. Okay, so now I have my ZEESEA primer on, my foundation. I've already contoured. I've done my eyebrows. They're a little bit darker than I did for my daytime look. And I think we're good to go. I have my eye brightener here. So yeah, let's do eyeshadow. Now, typically I don't wear shimmer eyeshadow during the day, but at nighttime it's a whole different story. We do live here in Las Vegas, so glitz and glamour is the theme. Right, so first of all, I have an old palette. It is the City Mini palette from Maybelline, and there's a colour in here that I love. It's this shimmery gold right here. Now I'm applying my makeup, obviously, because this is kind of like a tutorial review. I'm applying this in full daylight. Now, of an evening, if I know I'm going to be in a darkened environment, if I'm going to a show or out to dinner and it's a very dark restaurant, I actually will apply my makeup in a darkened room. So I have a massive light when I'm going to show you. That's the light I use to apply my daytime makeup if it's still dark, before the sun's rose and I'm going to work. But if it's the evening, I will just apply my makeup with either that overhead light, or I have 2 lights on either side of the bed. They are yellow bulbs. I will put those 2 on and apply my makeup in the dark. I will then go into the bathroom and check to make sure that everything looks good in the bright, but just to apply it in the dark so I can actually see my makeup when I'm in the venue. I've got this colour on. This one is also Maybelline, slightly different colours here. Is this goldy brown here. And I'm going to put that on, going out towards the edge. Okay, this might seem a little drastic, but I'm now going to apply black eyeshadow. This is so old. I've got my little thin brush here. Just drop my mirror down again. So I'm going to only put this eyeshadow just past halfway. I'm not going to take it into this bit here. Then we're going to do the top. And I'm going to bring it right down into center. I'm just tapping it on over where the brow bone is. And I don't want to take it past halfway. Right, now I kind of want to blend. So I'm touching my skin very, very lightly with this brush. Very lightly. And I'm just taking it above the brow bone. And it's all about the blending here. And I just want to blend with my finger so I don't have a sharp edge. And then again on this side, barely touching the skin. And if you make a mistake, you can just remove it. My eyes look like they're even. I'm gonna go in just a little darker down here in this corner. Now I have this gold here, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm gonna use a foam tip now, just to dab in. I'm just gonna tap ever so lightly, right in the center of my eye. I'm doing like a little circle motion. You see I've got a little bit. I'm just going to go in very lightly. I'm not even going to use lip liner because I really don't want to draw attention to my lips. I just want them to feel glossy and just have a little bit of something. This is just my personal choice. This is how I like to do my evening makeup. So this pale is like a cream white. Again, I'm going to use my foam, tap it right in the center and slightly bring it down to meet where the black is. I have this blusher here. It's quite shimmery. Now Mary Kay, if you ever do buy Mary Kay, their makeup is extremely pigmented. So you only need the tiniest, tiniest tap. And I'm just gonna do tiny bit. But with it being so pigmented, it does mean that it does last a long time. Are we ready for the mascara now? Now, I've never seen a mascara this color before, personally. Again, it's the same applicator. I'm gonna put it on my hand first so you can see. It looks like it's clear. It's silver. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do is put some black on first, because I think the silver could actually wash out the eyelashes. So I think I'm going to put one coat of black on. See, I'm getting really low down. Okay. I'm actually nervous about putting the silver on. I have no idea what this could look like. I could end up looking completely like mutton dressed like lamb. But we're going to give this a go. All right, here goes. Okay, so I can see really little glitter pieces. Hopefully you guys can see this. Like I said, I'm gonna zoom in as much as I can. But for a bit of fun, like actually, I like it. It shows up very silver on my arm, but on my eyelashes, I only can see like the specks of the glitter. So next time, I don't think I will apply the black first. So that will be in another video. We'll do that another time. So let me do my hair real quick. Okay, so we went for a little updo today, as if we were going out for a meal. Yeah, tell me your thoughts. Would you buy this silver mascara? I think it's a nice little bit of fun. So full disclosure, I've just removed my nighttime makeup and it's taken quite a bit of effort to remove all the glitter from the eyelashes, but I think I've finally done it. I've just put some, I used my eye makeup remover to remove the glitter from the eyelashes, but then I've gone in and you can see I'm quite oily now because I've just put some coconut oil on my eyes just to soothe them down, and then I'm going to go through my normal routine, and I'm going to just do my daytime makeup right now, which I'm not going to film. So anyway, let's go on and talk about the website. Okay, did you like either of those looks, none of those looks, both of those looks? Let me know in the comments below. So how I found out about ZEESEA Makeup was through Tina's Talk Times YouTube channel, which I'm going to link below. She had ordered some items and I was so blown away that I went to their website and checked it out. Now, I highly recommend going to their website because you will be blown away. I can guarantee at how unbelievably pretty their makeup is. And when I say pretty, I'm not talking about the actual colors of the eyeshadow. I'm talking about their packaging and how they have put designs into their pressed powders and their eyeshadows, everything. They've done collaborations with the English History Museum, I think it is. I'm going to pull up their website now and just show you and zoom in on some of their makeup. I can guarantee you've never seen makeup like this before because it's so unbelievably pretty. Now, I personally don't have a discount code to give my subscribers. I'm ever so sorry, but the good thing is they offer regular discounts and they offer good discounts. I'm talking 25 and 30%. Go to their website, check them out. Anyway, I'll see you in another 8 hours when it's dark outside. It's, what time is it now? So it's 11:27. I applied my makeup at 11 o'clock. We'll visit this at 9 o'clock. That's a good 8 hours. That's about an 8-hour shift at work. So I'll see you in 8 hours. Hi guys, 8 hours later. So let me update you. I have some smudging underneath my eyes, but I think that possibly could be due to the fact that I put on that coconut oil earlier. I didn't remove it all. So this isn't normal for me. It doesn't normally smudge like this. I don't think that's the primer, to be quite honest with you. I've got some foundation missing from my nose, but that's because I did this with my nose earlier. And my lipstick's missing because I have eaten. So apart from that, my face feels good. I feel like I'm a little bit shiny. I don't know if that would be the primer. Yeah, not sure about that. But all the foundation looks great. And my mascara, it hasn't come off at all on any of my lids. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I definitely would use it again, and I'm definitely going to purchase it. So I didn't mention that they have actually a subscription box which you can buy in at different levels. So you can buy 3 months, 6 months, and the longer you buy, the cheaper the box comes. And they look like they're really good subscription boxes. Now, I did watch someone else's YouTube channel, an unboxing of a subscription box, and the only thing that I kind of didn't like was that when you get your box from China, it comes in a proper brown parcel box, and you open it up. Normally, for a subscription box, you would find a nice, pretty box inside, and you would unpackage that, and then your products would be inside. With this, when you open your parcel box, it's all wrapped in bubble wrap, and you just open up each individual item. Now, I do like the fact that they do wrap everything in bubble wrap. That really was good. But the fact that there wasn't like a nice pretty box, you know, if you're giving this as a gift to someone, maybe for Christmas, you'd have to go out and buy your own gift box. But other than that, I can't speak highly enough for this company. I'm really impressed with them, and I'm about to go put in my own order. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be Sunday. And if you're new to my channel, check out some of my old videos, and if you do like, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this, and have a great day. Bye.